So you didn't win at trivia. Well, that must mean that somebody was cheating. Cruise ships, they don't provide you enough free food. They must provide you some more. And if there's something on the cruise ship that I don't like, obviously, it must be banned across the fleet. Yep, it's once again time for what every cruiser wants. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video and another episode of What Every Cruiser Wants, where I'm going to read 3 new cruise comments to you today for people that just don't like the way some things are done on cruise ships. They want them changed. They need to be changed now because this is how everybody wants it. They've asked people and they know they're offended, so everybody's offended. And things must change. Now, today, our first comment, we're going to talk about trivia. And we're going to talk about just because you didn't win the trivia does not necessarily mean that everybody else was cheating. But according to this comment, because her son didn't win the trivia, it must have been cheating. We are on spring break on the Vista. We played the Harry Potter trivia game. My 17-year-old had an almost perfect score, but was beaten by an older man who I know was cheating. He had either played this game before or was looking answers up on his phone. But he was given the first prize, which was at least not a ship on a stick, but a medallion. My son was really upset, and the host of the trivia saw this, but she did nothing about it. Cheat should not be allowed to win. Aw, I'm very, very sad that your 17-year-old son, who did not get a perfect score, is upset that he lost a simple game of trivia. And he was visibly upset by this. However, the ship, they just would do nothing to make him feel better, like perhaps giving him a participation trophy. I've played many games of trivia where I have lost by 1 point. And I doubt this is the last time that I will ever lose trivia by just 1 point. It happens. You cannot be a winner each and every time. And just because somebody knows a little bit more than you doesn't necessarily mean that they're cheating. So to me, this comment is nothing more than I didn't win or my son didn't win. Where is our participation trophy? Why are we not rewarded being something other than first? But you guys let me know what you think about this comment, because I just think, to me, it's a little bit of whining over a trivia game. Look, you lost, somebody else won. That's called life. But you guys tell me what you think about that comment. Next, we're going to talk about free food on cruise ships, or just food in general on cruise ships. Because look, cruise ships provide a large amount of food that is just included with the price of your ticket. Now, they cannot include everything. They can't have every single food item on board a cruise ship, and they're not going to have food items in every single location. But according to this person, it is Carnival and only Carnival that does not provide snacks at bars, and they want those snacks. And according to them, everybody on Facebook also wants those snacks. Read this, please. Carnival must have the only bars in the world where bar snacks are not offered. My partner and me love sitting in the piano bar straight after dinner and will stay until the end because it's our favorite thing to do. Carnival do not have bar snacks. Why? Why should I have to bring my own containers of chips and Ritz and cheese spread? I am on the celebration for the 3rd time on 5/7. I hope you will have snacks by then. Many of your passengers on the piano bar page on Facebook agree with this wish and request. So first off, apparently Carnival are the only bars in the world that does not offer you Ritz and cheese spread or some kind of bar snack, which I find a little bit weird. I've been on other cruise lines, I can't speak for the world, but I've been on other cruise ships and I don't recall these bar snacks being there. But we'll go ahead and, skip past that part for right now. And let's just kind of think about this. In our post-COVID world, our norovirus can spread around a cruise ship type world. What kind of bar snacks exactly are you thinking the cruise line should provide? You want to go back to the way it was years and years ago, where you go up to the bar and there's a bowl of peanuts there and everybody all sticks their hands in it at once? Doesn't that norovirus sound delicious? Or could you just imagine passing around the Ritz crackers and the cheese spread around to everybody in the piano bar so they can have a snack? To me, that just sounds a little bit on the ridiculous side. There is food on the ship if you want to go get some. And if you want something specific, something in a package that you can take to the piano bar, like your Ritz crackers and cheese spread, then that really sounds like it is something you should bring on the cruise ship with you, not something the cruise ship should be providing. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think the bars should provide snacks? Are you looking forward to your next cruise for some Ritz and cheese on it while you're sitting in the piano bar? Or do you think that you're more than capable of getting something from somewhere else on the ship or bringing it yourself if you want something specific? Let me know what you guys think about bar snacks. And finally, it's time for our I'm offended comment. I don't like it, so it should go away. It bothered me, so it should go away, and because nobody else obviously likes it either. If I don't like it, nobody likes it. If I don't like a show, it has to go away. Now, the fact that the show is packed, well, that doesn't matter. The fact that people attend, that doesn't matter. The fact that other people enjoy it, that doesn't matter. I'm offended, so it must go away. At least that's what this person believes. I am on the blank and my room number is blank. After making the big mistake of attending the adult show featuring so-called comedian, I have decided to write to you. Many agree that Carnival Cruises needs to stop with the R-rated comedy shows, which are nothing but filled with sex, political stereotypes, and anti-blank rhetoric. Why not just advertise these shows as ultra offensive? Because that is what they are. I know enough about you to realize that the possibility of you raising your head from the sand to discuss this is zero. But it is 2023, and Carnival is the only cruise company where this kind of show is tolerated. This speaks volumes in so many ways. So Carnival needs to stop the R-rated comedy show because this individual found it offensive, and many people, according to them, just absolutely agree with them that Carnival must stop. It must go. And Carnival is the only cruise line out there that does any type of R-rated comedy show. Now, I know for a fact they are not the only cruise lines that has an adult comedy show. I was just on the Ruby Princess. They had an adult comedy show. There was a comedian on board. He did a family show the first night. A couple nights later, he did an adults only show. So apparently it's not just Carnival. But like I said at the beginning, if it was so offensive and so many people wanted it gone, why is the comedy club crowded when this comedy show happens? And if it's R-rated and you don't like that type of material, why even go to that show? Why not instead go to just the family show, the earlier family show? But that's not good enough. Because you don't like it, it must be canceled. It must be taken off because nobody likes it. Can you imagine the number of stuff that would be taken off a cruise ship if we took it off just because one or a few people didn't like it and found it offensive? You would have an empty cruise ship with people just standing there staring at each other, sailing across the ocean, because there would be absolutely nothing on it. Because we've seen comments that somebody's offended by everything. We've had comments where bars shouldn't serve alcohol, so the bars are gone. We've had comments that people don't like, bathing suits, swim attire that's worn at the pool area, so now the pools are gone. We've had comments that the arcade was violent towards kids, so the arcade is gone. Comedy shows are gone. You see what I mean? Eventually you have a ship that has absolutely nothing on it, and then what's the point of even taking a cruise, especially when nobody forces you to go to these events. You just don't have to go to the R-rated show. But you guys let me know what you think, because maybe I'm thinking too much in general here. Maybe I'm considering more than just one individual. Should the R-rated comedy show be just canceled from all cruise lines because it offends a minority of people? Let me know what you guys think about that. And that's going to be our video today for what every cruiser wants. I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about what these individuals think. Are they right or are they wrong? Or is the majority of cruisers actually right? The ones that simply enjoy getting on a cruise ship, simply enjoy going on a cruise vacation, and they know in their minds, if they don't like it, they don't have to go. If they don't enjoy an activity, they don't have to participate, because there's plenty to do for everyone, and that the joy of cruising is purely for the joy of cruising. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.